The Chicago White Sox are one of the 8 charter franchises that helped form the American League in 1901. Before the league was formed, the White Sox got their beginning in 1894 when they were the Sioux City Cornhuskers. They were also located in Minnesota before moving to Chicago in 1900. The World Series did not start until 1903, but the White Sox won the first ever American League championship in 1901. Up until the 2005 season, when the White Sox finally won a World Series after 88 years, it was thought that both clubs from Chicago, the other being the Cubs, might never again see a championship. The Cubs still have not won the World Series since 1908, and entering 2005, the White Sox had not won since 1917. The White Sox have had 2 straight losing seasons, but have made considerable amount of moves in free agency to attempt to be competitive in 2015. 2014 was not a great year for the White Sox. They had a losing record against 11 of the other 14 American League teams and finished the year 16 games under 500 in 4th place. Pitching was in the back of the pack statistically in just about every category. They lost their captain, Paul Konerko, this year, who retired at the end of last season, but they have certainly been busy in the offseason to prepare for 2015. Some players to watch for this year: Jose Abreu, the reigning American League Rookie of the Year, comes off a season for the record books. He hit a White Sox rookie record of 36 home runs after defecting from Cuba in August 2013 to test the free agent market in Major League Baseball. Safe to say he made a good choice, as he will now be counted on at first base for the near future. He signed a 6-year deal for $68 million. David Robertson, the former New York Yankee reliever and closer, declined a deal with the Yankees to test the free agent market as well, and it landed him a 4-year, $46 million contract in Chicago. He saved 39 of the 44 chances in 2014 with New York, and he will be looked upon to close out games for the Sox. Chris Sale came in 3rd in Cy Young voting in 2014 and is arguably one of the best left-handed pitchers in the American League. He has 4 pitches in his arsenal, and some call his slider impossible to hit. He struck out 43% of batters in 2014 with that slider. He will be the ace of the staff in April. The line setters are not convinced that the White Sox have done enough to contend with the likes of Detroit, Cleveland, and the up-and-coming Kansas City Royals. We actually disagree with them and think the White Sox are going to be more of a contender than they are expected to be. They have a revamped starting rotation anchored by Chris Sale and have brought in a top-notch closer with David Robertson, who has proven he can handle the stopper role to finish games. The club struggled to hit last year as well, and they are bringing in Adam LaRoche and Melky Cabrera to help ease the burden. We will likely be looking at the team wins total, and if the number comes out seeming disrespectful, a chance on the over wins total might be a decent option for 2015. The Bang the Book Betting Center is your best resource for information before you make your weekly assault on the sportsbooks.